Hello friends, welcome back to the video series in Oracle PL SQL programming. As you know, in this series, in the previous last video, we have already described on the character functions in Oracle SQL. In this video, we would discuss the previous character functions once more and also some new character functions in the Oracle SQL. So without any delay, let's start with the demonstration. Start the SQL Plus and log in at first. The username is system and the password, as you know throughout the series, is the password. So now we are connected to the Oracle database. The first function is lower, L-O-W-E-R, which returns a given string in the lower case. Let's check with the lower character function. Select, then LOWER, then within parenthesis write down, suppose in capital Sumon, and within single quote from dual semicolon, press enter. The output is in the lower case. Next function, upper, UPPER, returns a given string into uppercase. Let's check what happens. So in place of lower, we are writing UPPER and we are writing within the parenthesis the string in small SUMAN from dual. So the output is in capital or in uppercase. Next one function is the Init Cap, INITCAP, which returns a given string with initial letter in capital. Let's check. So here in place of upper, we are writing INITCAP and within parenthesis and single quote, we are writing the string as small SUMAN and then DAS. Press enter. As you know, the output is here in the first character of each word. Sumon and dash is in capital. So here the first one letter S is in capital and the D is in capital. Next, clear the screen for the better view. So CLS here. The next one function is length, LENGTH, which returns the length of a string. Let's check. Now we are replacing Init Cap with LENGTH and then we are writing in parenthesis and also in single quote Sumon dash. The output is 9 as Sumon, that word contain 5 characters and the dash DAS contains 3 characters, total 8 and 1 space show total 9 characters in the given string. Next function, substr, SUBSTR, returns a substring from a given string starting from the position small p to the small n characters. Let's check what happens. So here we are writing SUBSTR and here within the parenthesis and within the single quote the string is Sumon dash, comma, we are writing 3 here and then suppose we are writing 6 from dual. So starting from the third character up to 6 characters would be the output, and here the output is man space DA because we are starting from the third character and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters has been taken for the substr function. Next function, INSTR, tests whether a given character occurs in the given string or not. If the character occurs in the string, then returns the first position of its occurrence, otherwise returns 0. Let's check. So here we are writing INSTR. Then the string Shumon Dash, comma, suppose here we are finding the character A, small a, from dual. So the output is 4. Here the small a that appear 2 times in the string. That is, the first one is here and the second one is here. But the first appearance is at the 4th position. That means here. So it returns the 4. Same as, suppose for the same string we are trying to find out the character P. Practically P is not present here. So the output is 0, as P is not present in the given string, that is Shumon Dash. Once again, clear the screen for the better view for the next demonstrations. Next function, replace, REPLACE, which replaces a given set of characters in a string with another set of characters. Let select replace, within parenthesis we are writing in the single quote Shumon Kumar Dash, comma, which word we want to replace, that is Kumar, and by which we want to replace, suppose care, from dual. So it has been replaced. Here the second argument Kumar is from the given string, which is searched and replaced by the third argument, that is care. Next function is very interesting and also known as the translate, TRANSLATE. This function is used to encrypt characters. That is, you can use this function to replace characters in a given string with your coded characters. The following query replaces characters capital A with capital B with capital C with capital D with capital E, and so on, like capital J with capital A, and also the small a with small b with small c, and so on, like small z with small a. The statement is select, translate, within parenthesis we have written the first argument as the string within single quote capital SUMAN. Then we have written within single quote capital A to capital Z, and then small a to small z. That means here the characters which would be replaced by the third argument from capital B to capital capital A, and from small b to small z. Then the encrypt as the heading of the column from dual. What happens? Already said, the capital A would be replaced by the capital B. Capital B would be replaced by the capital C. Capital Z would be replaced by the capital A. Same as small a would be replaced by the small b. Same as small z would be replaced by the small A. So here what happens? Let's check. So after encryption or the translation, the string Shumon becomes TVNBO. So here the capital S is translated into capital T, and the other characters like U, small u, is translated into small v, and show on the other characters as described in the query. Now the next one function is more interesting. It is soundex, SOUNDEX. This function is used to check pronunciation rather than the exact characters. For example, many people write the names as Smith, SMITH, SMYTH, SMYTHE, or sometimes SMEETH, but they are pronounced as Smith only. So write down the query, select first name from which table, na employee, where the function SOUNDEX, soundex, with which column, na that is first name, that is equal to the soundex like which pronunciation, na that is Smith, in single quote, semicolon, and press enter. So here we are finding the first name as Smith with different spellings, but pronunciation is like Smith. SMITH, SMYTH, SMYTHE, or SMEETH. Next function is RPAD, RPAD, which write-pads a given string with a given character to n number of characters. For better view, at first clear the screen and write down the statement, select, then RPAD within parenthesis, suppose the first name, comma, 10, comma, with which character, na that is asterisk, from the table employee. So this query write-pads the first name with asterisk or the star until it becomes 10. Press enter, and here we can see the total number of characters is 10 and the write-pads are the asterisks with the left the original first name. Same as the RPAD, the LPAD function pads a given string with a given character up to n number of characters. And here we are just replacing the RPAD with LPAD. And here after the execution we are getting the query left pads the first name with the asterisk until it becomes the 10 characters like this one. Now clear the screen for the better view. Next function is ltrim, LTRIM. As the name suggests, trims blank spaces from a given string from left. So here select L trim, within parenthesis we are writing with some spaces the Shumon, then a space, dash, and then more spaces, and then end of parenthesis, from dual. That must be from, not double F, from dual. Press enter, and here we can see the output is as left trimmed, whereas the rtrim function is just opposite of the ltrim, as it trims blank spaces from a given string from right. So let's replace the ltrim with right trim. press enter, and we can see the right trimmed output is here. So as like the rtrim or ltrim, only trim function trims a given character from left or right or both from a given string. So let's check. We are replacing the rtrim here with trim. So what should be the output? So here the blank spaces is trimmed from the both sides. Now another characteristics with the trim function. Here we are writing trim, then zero from within single quote 0000 1023 4500, end of single quote, and that is from dual. What happens? Practically, the following query removes the 0 from left and right. That means that 0 and those zeros are trimmed or removed from the whole number of string. Finally, there is another function known as concat, C-O-N-C-A-T, which combines a given string with another string. So, at first, clear the screen for better view, and here we are typing the statement select concat, then once again concat with first name, that means from the table employee, comma, and then concat or concatenation with the space written within a single quote, and then comma the last name from employee. That means what happens? At first we are concatenating the first name with the space. Then we are concatenating the complete concatenation with the last name. Let's check what should be the output. So here we are getting the complete name or the full name of each employee with the blank in between the first name and last name. So these are the common character functions used in the Oracle SQL.